Hello guys, what's going on? And today I thought I'd just quickly run through the cat and dog deck I received in the mail. I didn't have time to do that yesterday, so I'll do it today instead. It's this commander right here. It's a cat and a dog, but it's considered one commander, so it's a dog cat. Yeah, yeah. And whenever you cast a dog spell, create a 1-1 green cat creature token. And when you cast a cat spell, create a 1-1 white dog creature token. So yeah, I hope I said that correctly anyway. And you can pay a red, a green, and a white and tap it to make the commander deal damage to any target equal to the number of dogs you control, and you gain life equal to the number of cats you control, and that happens simultaneously. Yeah. So that's the commander. So we're just gonna go through the cards one by one here. And you can help me decide if this deck is good or not. It's not made by me. This deck I just bought on eBay because I thought it looked interesting. Yeah, so it's been a little bit over a month since I ordered this deck, but now it's here. So let's look at it together. And this first card is Goldhound. It's a first strike menace, and it costs 1. And sacrifice Goldhound, add 1 mana of any color. And it's a dog, treasure dog. Yeah. Loyal Warhound. I've seen this card before. It's pretty good. Vigilance. When Loyal Warhound enters, if an opponent controls more lands than you, search your library for a basic land card, put into the battlefield tapped, and shuffle. So we already got like 2 dogs here. And here's a cat. It's a Oriscus Explorer. It's a cat for all intents and purposes. And when Oriscus Explorer enters the battlefield, search your library for up to X planes cards, where X is the number of players you can control more lands than you. Reveal those cards, put them into your hand, then shuffle your library. Ah, it's pretty good. This is an elemental dog, and you can see that by looking at the picture. It's it's got that elemental feel to it, yeah. And it's got unleash, so you may have this creature enter the battlefield with +1/+1 counter on it. It can't block as long as it has a +1/+1 counter on it. So that's a bummer, but it gets a bit stronger. Other dogs you control have unleash. Okay. Creatures you control with counters on them have haste. Okay, so there you go. Whenever it attacks, its hellhound attacks at 1 for each attacking creature. Oh, that's pretty good. So, a way to get mana there. Yeah. Fleece Mane Lion. Okay, so. Hello, Terribly Yan5791. As long as Fleece Mane Lion is a monster, it has hexproof and indestructible. So that's kind of cool. But you have to pay extra for it to be monstrous. So I guess you have to consider if it's worth it or not. But hexproof means it can't be the target of spells or abilities, so that's good. And indestructible means it can't be destroyed. So then you need to do something with it. I don't know, but it seems pretty powerful, actually. Yeah. Hello, Sam. What's going on, man? You're relaxing, I hope. Yeah. When stalking, this is a cat again. Leon enters the battlefield, secretly choose an opponent. So I'm secretly choosing an opponent there. And you can see that by this guy, he's trying to be secretive. He's in the bushes. He's just luring about. Reveal the player you chose. Exile target creature that's attacking you if it's controlled by the chosen player. Activate only once. Okay. Well, that's cool. A bit complicated, but I guess I can manage. choosing a player in secret there. Yes. And here we have Arobo, the fish first fang. And I think it's a dog, but no, it's a cat, it seems. Other cats you control gets +1/+1, and whenever Arobo or another non-token cat you control enters, create a 1-1 white cat creature token. So yeah, I think this deck is creating a lot of tokens, maybe? There's lots of cats and dogs in there, that's for sure. Alms Collector. If an opponent would draw 2 or more cards, and instead you and that player each draw a card. Okay, so I can cast it for its flash cost there. So it's nice. So, and it's a cat. Here we have something that is neither. Okay, it's Riona Hartilly. When Riona Hartilly enters, create a Angelo, a legendary 1-1 green and white dog creature token. Whenever Riona Hartley attacks another target creature you control gets +1/+1 until end of turn for each creature you control. Okay, so it's pretty good then. Even though it's not a dog or a cat, which is a shame. And here we have something else that's not a dog or a cat. It's the cat collector. So this guy, he's collecting cats out of the street. Yeah. I don't know. It sounds kind of iffy, to be honest with you, but there you go. When this creature enters, create a food token. And that's an artifact. It says here in the box here, it's an artifact. And you can pay 2 and sacrifice it, and then you gain 3 life. Whenever you gain life for the first time during each of your turns, create a 1-1 white cat creature token. So it creates tokens then. That's good. Cat creature tokens. This is Prideful Parent. So this guy, he's a father and he's very proud of his son, even though his son is eating his tail there. So, yeah, I've been there. My son eating my tail lots of times, and it's not a very happy moment. You can see it on his face. He's not very happy, I guess. Vigilance attacking doesn't cause this creature to tap. That's good. When this creature enters, create a 1-1 white cat creature token. Okay, so that's good. And here we have Jamie Fay, Jetmir's Seconds. It's an elf druid, so there's not only cats and dogs in here, there's something else as well. If you would create 1 or more tokens, you may instead create that many 2-2 green cat creature tokens with haste, or that many 3-1 green dog creature tokens with vigilance. Okay, so I guess this deck is all about making tokens. Yeah, the commander is actually quite good, I must admit. King of the Pride. Other cats you control gets +2/+1, and it's a cat, so it's cool. Zar Oyan Sign of Ifrava. I hope I pronounced that correctly. It's a legendary creature, cat warrior, and the main, whenever Zar Oyan Sign of Ifrava becomes tapped, you put 1-1 counter on each creature you control with toughness less than the number of basic land types among the lands you control. Okay, so I like the artwork of this one. It looks almost like a painting, sort of. Yeah. Yeah, thanks for the tip. We'll see. I'll write that down, I think. Jetmir. I appreciate all the tips you can give me, so... And my viewers giving me tips on Magic the Gathering, there's nothing better. Thanks, man. I'll check that out after the stream. If I don't find this card in here, of course. Here is Shapeshifter, so it's a Mirror Eternity. It's a changeling, among other things, and until end of turn, creatures you control have base power and toughness X-X and gain all creature types. Wow. Okay. Right. What can I say? What can I say? Supply runners, it's a dog, and when supply runners enters the battlefield, put a +1/+1 counter on each other creature you control. Okay. So, yeah. I guess this deck is already pretty bonkers. Spirit of the Hearth. Flying. You have hexproof. You can't be the target of spells or abilities your opponents control. And it's a cat spirit there. Yeah. And what's this? It's Rambunctious Mutt. And you can see he's rambunctious because he's lying on his back there and being kind of silly. When Rambunctious Mutt enters the battlefield, destroy target artifact or enchantment an opponent controls. And here we have this one. When Whiteman Lion enters the battlefield, return a creature you control to its owner's hand. I already had this one. Yeah. So it's the same card, but it's got a little explanation on Flash there. So. And here we have Irregular Cohort. It's another shapeshifter, changeling. When a regular cohort enters the battlefield, create a 2/2 colorless shapeshifter creature token with changeling. Okay, so. Cat Beast Mount. Whenever pounding, Felidar attacks while saddle, put a +1/+1 counter on each other creature you control. You gain 1 life for each of those creatures. And saddle just means tap any number of other creatures you control with total power 2 or less more. This mount becomes saddle until end of turn. Saddle only as a sorcery. Okay, so. Right. A bit complicated again, but I guess that's how it is. That was a cat there. Yeah. Okay. Mischievous Pup. So there's lots of mischievous creatures in here. I've been playing on and off since 2001, so a long time, man. Flash, when Mischievous Pup enters the battlefield, return up to 1 target permanent you control to its owner's hand. Yeah, that's cool. So, I get to play some creatures with EGB triggers over again. That's cool. And that's a dog, by the way, but you probably understood that. Imposter of the 6th Pride. Changeling. So there's lots of changing and changeling stuff and shapeshifters and yeah. But it fits the theme though. It looks like a cat somewhat. And that's good. And here we have something that's not a changeling. It's a cat. You can see that from the fur and everything. First strike, attacking creatures you control get X plus X until end of turn, where X is the number of attacking creatures. Okay. So that's nice. And here we go. Black Market Tycoon. So this guy he's a conspicuous kind of fellow, yeah. And at the beginning of your upkeep, Black Market Tycoon deals 2 damage to you for each treasure you control. Okay, so yeah. So he punishes me for having treasures. That's not good. Maybe I'll need to fire him. Who knows? And here we have Kusali Pride Mage. Exalted, whenever a creature you control attacks alone, that creature gets +1/+1 until end of turn. Sacrifice Kusali Pride Mage, destroy target artifact or enchantment. And it's a cat right there. And this was a cat rogue, the black market dude. And look at this cute little kitten. Got himself a feather. That's good. When this creature enters, draw a card. Yeah. And here we have Kehera, the Orphan Guard. Companion, each creature card in your starting deck is a cat, elemental, nightmare, dinosaur, or beast card. If this card is your chosen companion, you may cast it once from outside the game. Okay. Vigilance, each other creature you control that's a cat, elemental, nightmare, dinosaur, or beast gets +1/+1 and has vigilance. That's cool. I can understand the last bit though. The first part was a bit difficult. Cat Cleric, it's Leonin Lightscribe. And he says Magecraft. When he casts a cast or copy an instant or sorcery spell, creatures you control get +1/+1 until the end of turn. That's nice. And here we have Keeper of Fables. Whenever one or more non-human creatures you control deal combat damage to player, draw a card. Yeah, these aren't humans, are they? No. Regal Carousel or something. Other cats you control gets +1/+1 and have lifelink. And lifelink basically just means that the damage they deal give you life. Yeah. When this creature enters, create 2 1/1 white cat creature tokens with lifelink. Yeah. And that's a cat. Here's another cat. It's Feline Sovereign. Other cats you control get +1/+1 and have haste and protection from dogs. Whenever one or more cats you control deal combat damage to a player, destroy up to 1 target artifact or enchantment that player controls. And this was a cat, this green one. Yeah. And this is a cat beast. And it has sacrifice this creature, destroy target enchantment. So I'll guess I'll be destroying a lot of enchantments with this deck. That's okay, that's all right. Prava of the Steel Legion. It's a cat soldier, and as long as it's your turn, creature tokens you control get +1/+4. Create a 1/1 white soldier creature token. Okay. And here is a dog, pack leader. Other dogs you control get +1/+1. Whenever a pack leader attacks, prevent all combat damage that would be dealt this turn to dogs you control. Okay. Selfless Savior. And this guy, he's our hero of the day. It's a dog, and sacrifice Selfless Savior. Another target creature you control gains indestructible until end of turn. Yeah. And yeah, cats are smart, but all cats need an advisor, and that's what Fabine Boss's Confidant is for. Yeah. Creature tokens you control have haste, and parlay at the beginning of combat on your turn. Each player reveals the top card of their library. For each land card revealed this way, you create a 1/1 green and white citizen creature token. Then creatures you control get +1/+1 until the end of turn for each non-land card revealed this way. Then each player draws a card. Okay. Again, a bit complicated, but there you go. It's a cat advisor after all, so. Generous Stray. When Generous Stray enters the battlefield, draw a card. Oh, that's cool. I need some cards, man. Sacrifice a resolute watchdog. Target creature you control gains indestructible until end of turn. And it's a hound. Oh, it's a hound. It's not a dog. The only real negative thing about this deck, I think, is that I don't have a lot of card draw in here. Which is, well, really too bad. Spirited Companion. When Spirited Companion enters the battlefield, draw a card. But there's not a blue color in here. The commander is white, green, and red, so... That's a bummer. We'll see if the deck improves on that point a bit later, maybe. Oh, we started on the sorceries and instances and stuff. That's cool. So here we go. It's a Braid. A Braid deals 3 damage to target creature or destroy target artifact there. Yeah. Sundering Growth. Destroy target artifact or enchantment, then populates. Put a token into the battlefield. It's a copy of a creature token you control. Really good. Commune with Beavers. I love to do that. Yeah. Look at the top 3 cards of your library. You may reveal an artifact, creature, or land card from among them and put it into your hand. Put the rest on the bottom of your library in any order. Convoke. Your creatures can help cast this spell. That's good. Choose 1. Shatter the source deals 6 damage to target creature, planeswalker, or battle, or destroy target artifact. Yeah. Really good. So there's some targeted removal in here. That's not too bad. Valorous Stance. Choose 1. Target creature gains indestructible until end of turn, or destroy target creature with toughness 4 or greater. Really good. Cultivate. Search the library for up to 2 basic land cards. Reveal those cards. Put 1 into the battlefield tapped and the other into your hand. Then shuffle. Really, really good. And what's this? It's Camaraderie. Okay. You gain X life and draw X cards where X is the number of creatures you control. Creatures you control get +1/+1 until end of turn. So this is card draw. That's good. Should probably have a little bit more card draw in here, I think. Hour of Reckoning. Convoke. Destroy all non-token creatures. Okay, so, yeah. It's a board wipe. Destroy all creatures with power greater than... Destroy all creatures with power greater than target creature's power. Fell the Mighty. Okay. So then I get to choose how many creatures I want to perish. Or yeah. Stroke of Midnight. Destroy target non-land permanent. Its control creates a 1/1 white human creature token. Okay. Exile target creature control. Its controller creates a 1/1 colorless shapeshifter creature token with Changeling. It's every creature type. Yes, that's good. Subverity Confluence. Choose 3. You may choose the same mode more than once. Create token. That's a copy of target creature. You control. It gains haste. Sacrifice it in the beginning of your next end step. Or exile target artifact enchantment, or choose target player controls, get +1/+1 and gain first strike until end of turn. So, yeah. That's nice. Edge of Autumn. If you control 4 or fewer lands, search your library for a basic land card, put it into the battlefield tap, then shuffle your library. And I can cycle it if I just sacrifice land. So there's that. Yeah, okay. Rootborn Defenses. Populate creatures you control gain indestructible until end of turn. And to populate, I create a token that's a copy of a creature token you control. Yeah. That's good. But the most important thing there is probably my creatures gain indestructible. Release the dogs. Create 4 1-1 white dog creature tokens. That's good. Divine Resilience. And it's got a kicker cost as well, so we'll see. Target creature you control gains indestructible until end of turn. If the spell was kicked, instead, any number of target creatures you control gain indestructible until end of turn. Really good. Try to say that 20 times over. And we have some planeswalkers in here. That's good. Creatures you control have vigilance, and I can gain 3 life and put a +1/+1 counter on each creature you control and the loyalty counter on each other planeswalker you control. Okay, so there's some planeswalkers in here, I guess. Here's another one. A Jenny, Mentor of Heroes. Distribute 3 1-1 counters among 1, 2, or 3 target creatures you control. Oh, Jesus. Look at the top 4 cards of your library. You may reveal an aura, creature, or planeswalker card from among them and put it into your hand. Put the rest of the bottom of your library in any order. And I gain 100 life. And there's some artifacts in here. Mana stones, what have you. Yeah. So that's kind of cool. Soul ring, pretty cool soul ring there. Haven't seen that before. And arcane signet, and commander sphere. And there's some lands in here as well. This one is really relevant in this deck, actually. Ash Barrens. Yeah, some fetch lands and stuff. Thriving Grove. Nice. Actually, some pretty good lands in here. I don't think I'll be dry out of mana anytime soon with this deck, I think. Lots of lands. Yeah. The text on these cards sort of explain the whole thing. So it's, yeah. I haven't seen any basic lands though. Yeah. But I guess that's okay. Here we got some basics. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Yeah. So there you go. Not Jetmir in this deck, as mentioned. So I guess I need to check that out. Okay, that's it. That's the whole cake and shaboozle, as Jim Carrey used to say. Thank you very much for watching this stream. If you like what I do here, please consider becoming a member. It really helps the channel and lets me do more of this stuff for you guys. Yeah, thank you to Big Boss and Sam Wall for being members. And other than that, thank you for watching and take care. And Sam, bye-bye, man. Take care.